Every day there's more content on this stream. The only channel on Twitch that just openly supports 4 because I'm always eating on the stream. Girl, there is tea, but that was a coffee. That was the first one of the last 20 mother fucking something hours. Let's see. I don't think I had any since the last stream. It's a good 30 hours without. I guess so. It's roasted. I wouldn't roast it. I would praise it. But yeah, we have freshly ground coffee. So, but usually it just doesn't do much for me because I had 3 in a row or something. Except now I actually was able to take 30 hours break. That does something. Again, it does something. Fuck. I'm gonna have to make sure the doors are closed. Stay closed. Against any parental disruptions. I may have another coffee soon though. Oh fucking hell. I want to go back to 2 coffees a stream. I want to go back to that, but you know what? Let's fuck it. Let's get one. It's gonna get me ready for the tea. And I need the caffeine to deal with the tea. I was gonna say something else, by the way. Just now, as I walked to the living room to get the glass, something embarrassing happened. I thought it was really dark in the living room for a second. I thought it was really dark in the living room, like pitch black. I walked into the fucking door. And I walked into the door. I walked into the door. Not with my face, my hands. But I was like, oh god, it's really dark. In this split second, my brain was like, no, wait a second, this isn't door. Bomb. I corrected myself, but not fast enough. That's one for the blooper reel. They should have opened the door. Actually, I closed it, but someone should have opened it. Not that there's anyone there, but someone should have opened it. I'm gonna see if this time I will be able to handle the door. I'm gonna do it better this time. I'm gonna do it better this time with the door. And see if it's gonna open. It's closed. And now I'm gonna open it. Coming up, it's coming up, coming up. It's there. Almost. Almost. Almost there. It's working. She's working hard. The percolator's working, or no, not literally the percolator. The thingy's working hard. Coffee machine. She's delivering. She's giving birth. And this will be her crowning achievement. Yes, I'm coming. I'm coming. It's a non-binary, genderless coffee, everyone. Let's have a gender reveal party. Pronouns. I won't last long. Okay, let's respect that. Coupon. Gopal has had a terrible day yesterday. Isn't that so? Being Bay. Bay. Yes. He's had such a rough day. Cafe day, cafe dem. You wouldn't be able to say that. You wouldn't be able to tell now. We had a handyman over again for various jobs around the house. One of them not evolved, um, rerouting my internet cable. I hate saying that. I hate that phrase, but it's basically what happened. And it meant that at some point after being around in the house, like the moment the doorbell rings, he's under the bed. And he stayed there. And he stayed there. And he stayed there. But at some point the guy had to be here and drill holes and stuff. And he had to be in the hallway here. So there was no way he could stay here under the bed all day. I had to play like a crane game with him. I scooped him up or fished him up from under the bed with one arm, and I've been practicing a lot with that, trying to hug him against his will. But now I see that it actually paid off because I was able to actually grab him without him panicking. He doesn't like it, but he will not panic now because he's used to being snuggled. Not too consensually, unfortunately. That's just. But the initiative usually comes from me for sure. I had to abduct him, and then he dashed behind the curtains in the living room. And at some point, I opened the other door in the living room and chased him away from there. He went straight upstairs. Then at the first opportunity he got, he went into my bedroom there. When I went in, he was like really fast. And he runs like this. He has short legs. So he looks like a wombat when he runs. Zoomed right in, then stayed under the bed there. And he wouldn't come out till like 5 or something. At one point, I think he sniffed his food. He was like, no, it's not worth the risk. And he went back under the bed. He cannot stand strangers. It's not just that he will hide a little bit, he'll stay away from them. You will not see him. You have to know where he is. You have to know his hiding spots to be able to find him. The handyman has been over various times. He has not seen the cat once. He's like a ninja at the gym. Oh, what was it again? Who's made that joke again? At the gym, I'm like a ninja. You will not see me there. Kupo is like a fatty at the gym. With all respect and peace and love. I guess. He is also quite chubby, by the way. You won't see him at the gym either. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, my dear simps. There's the simp squad. They have arrived. I need to hear. So I was here for the tea, right? Let's cut the shit. Hey, cut the shit. Cut the shit. Maple Story. What kind of game is that? Why does it have such a chill soundtrack? I don't even know what it sounds like. I'm just gonna experimentally play this in the background. There we go. Maple Story sounds Canadian. It looks very cute. I don't know what game it is. I will read the comments though. Get your tissues out. Because apparently it's a nostalgic game. You know how that goes. You know how those comment sections go. It's like a fucking funeral there. A funeral procession. I will see if it's Canadian. Maybe they'll say it. It doesn't look... It looks Japanese to me. It looks hella Japanese to me. You can already hear from the nostalgic tones, the nostalgic notes. I'm not gonna be able to keep the eyes dry tonight. It's gonna hit really hard in the feels. I don't ever seen this game or heard about it till yesterday. It's just I miss those days so much. I miss those days so much. Senpai-san. Senpai-sama-sama, son. It reminds me of the days that my senpai wouldn't notice me. I actually started crying with laughter, but you wouldn't be able to tell. Easy, it's so close together, isn't it? Laughing and crying. That's why I both so. It's like ejaculating from the eyes. It doesn't really matter what emotion triggers it. Feels better though. Girl, if you give me choice between ejaculation and crying my eyes out, because that is a relief. I wouldn't want a whole build-up of having a mental breakdown to it. I just want to be able to sob it, like, go all out, waterworks, cue them. Kim Wessler on the bus. And actually, especially the snot, that's the best part. Getting the nose blowing. I think that's like half the joy, at least. If it's not even the tears. It's nice because it kind of gets your eyes moist and it's good for your eyes, feels good. The snot is a paid act. A micromanager, you could say. The snot micromanages the tears, the crying process. They support it. They support it unconditionally. Damn, this is a wild rally. They support it like, what is the name? Live Weaver. Snot Weaver. Is that the new queer guy that's like extremely henny? Why did they do this thing where Asian characters have I'm not gonna say anything racist, by the way, don't worry. What is with the eyebrows of Asian characters? Is that only in this game? That they're so angular. Can hardly tell they're Asian, these characters, by the way. But you can see the eyebrows. Yeah, we cannot make Asian eyes to clearly Asian eyes because we're afraid that might look stereotypical. So we're gonna make their eyebrows Asian eyes. We're gonna make their eyebrows Asian. What? As if that is a thing. I've never seen this in real life. I don't know what it is. Also, I've never seen white hair, long hair. Where are these men at? I've been fucking living in Japan already. Perfectly fucking rippled. Everything. You gotta love abs that reach up exactly to your chest. There's no, like... There's no part where there is nothing going on. You got a little hole here between it though. What is that? It's like, is that where you punt the golf ball? You can play like mini golf on his chest because you got his hole here. Let's get on the floor. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. I wanna play the golf. I wanna play Nini golf. the just the pecs of the knife weaver. Let's read the comments, guys. Tear shield's ready. I think I need to cover my eyes. You're gonna see, otherwise it's raining. Don't want to see. I don't want to see you guys rain. Whoa, that's already 6 minutes of this one song. Jesus, how many times did they loop this shit? I'm not crying, guys. If you cannot see my eyes, I'm not crying. Oh, so it's apparently online. This music is no nostalgic to me. No. I'm 23 now, and this game has very solid spot deep within my heart. Thanks, Wizard. Thanks, Wizards. A lot of people just won't get it, but there's something beyond the characters and the background and the monsters and the music. I can't say exactly what it is either. But nothing has ever replicated this magic sensation that clenches my heart every single time I listen to these tracks. That's right, they were composed by God. This seemingly banal, trivial little game means so much to me. I'm 21, and no wonder I don't know what this shit they're on about. Their fucking nostalgia for me is like something from when I was 17 or something. Probably not. No, probably later even. I was already bitter by then. We can also listen to this. Maybe we're making fun of them now because we never heard of this. I said when I was a kid, I said in front of my computer, loser. What kind of loser is 21 now? What kind of young ass loser is 21 now? It's also so funny to me when 21-year-olds are super nostalgic. I mean, I was nostalgic when I was like 11. I know what it is, but it's still so funny. They're nostalgic. You think you're nostalgic? Wait till you're 500 years old. Jesus. I have nothing against 21-year-olds, by the way. I know my fans are younger, significantly younger than me. I just have this mixture of mature depression and gleeful youthfulness to me that I think appeals to a younger demographic. Basically, I'm still a teenager in many ways. I guess because teenagers are like angsty and emo too, so I guess I am relatable to young people. I never got to that acceptance phase of like, yeah, this is just how it is. No, I will feel fucking rotten about how it is every fucking day if I have to. In between trying to make things better. I will stop. I don't want to stop fucking feeling. I will drive a stake through my heart if I have to. If it stops feeling, I'll drive a fucking stake through it. I'll make it feel something. Boop boop. Do you guys wanna listen to Diamond Pearl nostalgic music instead? Oh, here is the one. I'm crying, 29 years old and bawling right now from the nostalgia feels. I miss this game and this period of my life so damn much. What is a mean thing you could say in this case? I don't know. What is a mean thing you could say when someone is actually having a heartfelt nostalgic moment and you don't know what the hell is on, you know, what's going on, you don't care? What is a mean thing you could say? Shut up, bitch! I think that works in every situation, to be honest. It's one of those RuPaulisms. You know how RuPaul likes to harp on about how you can have certain responses that work in every situation? Shut up, bitch. It should be one of them. Although hers are, I think hers are less effective. It's like, I don't see how that is any of your business. Okay. What's the other one again? I'll be the judge of that. And I don't know what the third one was. But I think it should be shut up, bitch. Sit your ass down, you dramatic hoe. That's gonna be my default response. Zach, would you like to go, Zach, are you streaming tonight? Sit your ass down, dramatic hoe. Zach, would you like to go? We need Brad. Go to the bait. Sit your ass down, dramatic hoe. Sit your dramatic hoe ass down. Even better. I like how you can put a lot of words in front of ass, a lot of nouns, and other words in front of ass. Especially if ass is not used literally, you insert ass into a sentence as an adjective, and then you kind of use the rest as adverbs. So like, you know, dumb ass, you can sort of extend that with things like, you're good for nothing, biscuit snatching asshole. Just put ass in front of another word. You can, it's like glue. You can expand it infinitely. Which is a lot in front of ass. Oh. I'd literally give up everything in my life to go back to this time period. What have you done since? Oh, here comes the people that died. Cue the funeral procession. You want some fucking advice? I don't know what this game is, but apparently it's a recipe for depression later in life. I'm sorry, do not cry for what you have lost, cherish for what you have experienced. Period. Period. Playing this music with my first newborn baby in my arms. At least he's not dead. Ha ha. I'm gonna laugh at every one of these posts with ha ha. Anybody remember the Christmas themed town they had in December where you can decorate the tree by dropping letters underneath? Ha ha. I want to see another one that passed away. Honestly, passed away. Anyone else dead? Oh, I'm 25 now. My cousin the same age as me introduced me to the game. Blah blah blah. Played for hours pre-Big Bang. I don't know what it is. Probably event in a game. Played for hours together throughout our childhood. He unfortunately passed away last year. My memories with him in this game I will cherish forever. I'm very sorry, everyone. It's not a good soundtrack unless the people you associate it with are dead. Unless it hurts when you listen to it. Unless I'm gonna stop listening to this soundtrack. I feel like this may actually be cursed. All these comments are like, I want to go back to those days. What happened since? Why did all these people's lives fall apart? I'm a little scared now, actually. This one's brother died. That one's cousins died. This one is, man, they're all depressed and sounding like they got nothing going for them anymore. Like the best they could do in life was this arbitrary situation they were dumped in as a kid and sit behind a PC and go online to play a weird looking game. What's going wrong? What went wrong? Indeed, I will relate to one comment. I will say this. Well, the first guy that said something like this, and I'm very apologize. I laughing at people's death. It's just that I can disconnect. There are points where I just disconnect from drama because I cannot. I don't want to get dragged down by random people on the internet, basically trauma dumping on a video. You cannot afford it. And even if I did afford it, even if I wanted to go there, I'd feel dirty. Like trying to get an emotional hit from people's sob stories. You know what I mean? Is it really empathy or is it like, oh, I love that. It's so dramatic. Yes, he's dead. Yes. So sad. So sad. You know, it's some getting off to it. It's cry porn. Don't know this cunt. It's like it's kind of cry porn. Like, oh, because you're done with it. You don't think about this bitch ever again. You're done having this little moment here. You'd never think about this bitch again. So it's like you don't really care. It's just a brief, superficial sort of moment. I mean, I sound autistic as fuck here, maybe, but I would feel it cheapens the emotion. Now, someone really in that moment needs support. Like, okay, I don't care if you're a stranger, it's fine. But this is also shallow that I don't think that person's gonna come back and see like, oh, let's see what random bitches on the internet just um mourn the passing of someone I knew. Just because I said I don't know what I'm trying to do. It is some OCD going on. Trying to make my finger stick out of every corner of this chat box. But you know what? If that's how people operate, right? It's on the basis of in the moment. They got their fix. Maybe that one party got their attention fix for their. They got it out of their system. I don't mind that too much. It is trauma dumping, but okay. The other people got their fix for being nice and for a moment, for just a brief moment, having this little taste of feelings of someone else's drama, and they're like, but they're like RuPaul. They walk over to the next table in the workroom and they go, ha 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 ha. Oh god, how does she laugh again? I can't even do it. Huh? That laugh is not human. Rue's laugh is not human. No, she doesn't move her face when she laughs either much. It's like. There are moments where I think she genuinely laughs, but then it's I don't know. I cannot tell. Oh my god, the moments where she's going for that Emmy by cueing the tear work, by cueing the waterworks. Like, come on. When they introduced the guests, they got this little study phrase. Probably they got this little retort study that had, and she always laughs like it's the first time she hears it. Has no idea. I wish I could show the part. By the way, he's talking about that when she talks about struggles. Have you seen when she talked to Shake Relay on All Stars 5 or what was it? 5, I think. the really short season where it's obvious it was like the Shea Coulee was the All Shea season, not All Stars, All Shea season. And she actually talks about like so so since the last time you were here, can you tell me a bit about your family and what your relationship is to your family? Something like that. She gets fishing about the family. I use the keyword about family. I don't know what she actually asked. Oh no, not the ads. Not the ads. What do we do about the ads? It's such a good stream. I don't want it to ruined by ads. But then again, I also don't want it ruined by pre-rolls. 118 followers, by the way. 118 followers. Let's go to the other goal. 120 followers. Why doesn't it actually show? Is the subscription goal a different goal than the? It is a Sheikulé edition. Like I think no one was really surprised that she won that. I don't think anyone would, for a second doubted it. I mean, I knew it because I'd seen All Star 7. I was like, oh, right, that's that cunt. Of course, it was an all winner season. I wonder what she won. I kind of go back in time, so I already know exactly who's going to win usually. Um, no, that's not true. I started with 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I got bored. Wait a sec. I'm just looking for the overlay for the goal. Where the goal? What the goal at? It is the same. Maybe it should refresh. Wait a second. Refresh cache. Cache, right? But it was also just 8 episodes, and it kind of feels like. Also, every time it was talk of someone voting her off, it was like, we can't do that. This is her season. This is her crowning season. You cannot vote Shea Coulee off, no matter what you do. That format is so broken because everyone wants to know who voted whom's for whomst, so you cannot really go against who you think will go home, or you be the next, or you have an extra opponent, you have an extra enemy, and they're all petty enough to vote you off the next time. But that's another issue that they need to fix that format. They need to just keep that the lipstick box where the group voting goes into. Throw that out. Don't open it. Spill the tea after the season. Spill the tea after the season. I want to know exactly who voted for whom, but after they're done filming. Because I want to see more messy gag eliminations. I want to see the gags. You know? Although, again, when Manila got voted off, I was actually pretty pissed, so I don't know if I want to be gagged that much. Just a little bit gagged. Just a little bit gagged. Like, oh shit, there goes Shea Coulee. Kind of gagged. That one was so bad. That one was so bad. I think that was an extreme case, though. I think there's a couple of things wrong. I was saying there's a couple of things wrong. They have too many filler queens, so you kind of know already who's gonna go first and in more or less in what order. It's already a little bit obvious. That's one problem I have with it. The second problem is I don't trust the whole lip sync assassin shit. Like the producers know if the group voted for someone, who the group voted. They know whom's the group voted for. They know whom's everyone voted for. So they can tell a lip sync assassin don't go too hard if they wanted to. If that the group picks a fan favorite, they can still sort of pre-decide the outcome of the lip sync. Then again, there's also Ru. If they're doing equally well, there it goes. Why was Serena there? If she was gonna be there, I wanted to see more of her than one episode, period. She did not get any fucking redemption. She just get shot harder than the first time. If they're gonna be sent home even faster than the first time, where's the redemption? That's a fucking pointless all-star shit. I don't even know who Sugarcane is. I haven't seen every season or don't remember every drag queen. I probably know her. I probably know her from like 1 or 2 episodes or something. That's how bad it is. They just send people to home too soon. I think the first episode of an all-star seasons they should not eliminate anyone. They should say the winner gets what do you call it again? Like what they did in the beginning of first seasons. They are immune to elimination. Let me look her up. Is she like one of those older queens? Because a lot of the older queens, they go home. They also just like they're to fill up the cast or something. Wow, season 11, I barely watched, to be honest. Looks familiar. I actually haven't watched Sugar King. I haven't watched season 11. I haven't watched Sugar King. I haven't watched season 11 till the end. I couldn't. I found it increasingly harder to watch later seasons, if only because of the heavy emphasis on sound effects. Like it's more like RuPaul's Hollywood movie trailer. Everything gets a little shade sound behind it. Not the rattle, but like a little. And so, like I said, the final thing I think needs to change is that they all know who voted for whom, and then they're going to be punished for it. So they're scared to vote against what the group consensus is and stuff. It shouldn't weigh down. It kind of defeats the whole purpose of the format. Even the winner doesn't want to go against the group. And they need to have more queens that are of the same caliber. They need to stop bringing in the obvious fillers. Yeah, because if you put that sound behind every little joke comment, it's gonna look like it was intended like with malice. And not only that, I find it disrespectful to tell me what I should think. Like, oh, this is shade. I wouldn't have caught up on that unless they played that sound effect. I wouldn't have known shade from shit. Is this for the straight girlies? Like literal straight girls that they're trying to explain? This is shade, guys. This is shade, women. What is this for? For who's this for? If you're fucking gay, you would know. So many dumb people, though. So many fucking dumb people watching this fucking show. So maybe they wouldn't know unless there was a sound effect playing. There are also actually people that are always buying the narrative of the show. Like they actually believe in the narrative of the show. They're like, yeah, well, Lucy is so annoying because she wants to win the competition. They really just repeat what the show is force feeding them as a narrative. They don't think critically. Or a queen has a couple of moments and they give a queen a villain edit, they go after the queen. They go and come after that Twitter. Stupid. Stupid bitches. Then there's this part of the fandom that goes after queens faster because they're POC, and there's a part of the fandom that says, oh, you're only picking on this queen because she's POC, and both are usually like wrong. whenever they use that defense. Is it true there is a part of the fan that will go after the Black Queen's fast term? No doubt, no doubt. But then they're also using it to say, oh, people dislike Silky on season whatever it was because she's black. Fuck no. Fuck no, because that edit she got made the season unwatchable. It wasn't just her fault, it was the editor's fault for leaving her in. Like, girl, not everything is gonna be that. Just because there are people like that doesn't mean. So there's like these part of the fandom, and then that's fucking. The nuance is gone when you see those discussions. I cannot deal with it. No, she was just fucking annoying. Marsha had so many crazy I don't know, actually. I didn't check her. I didn't really notice her. I like that she had the same name 3 times. It's like... You see. It feels like someone shaking their head. Oh, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Marsha, 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 Marsha. I will say this. There is... I feel that is a thing. As well as I will acknowledge that some people run to defense of Black Queens immediately because they say like, oh, they're black, that's why. No, it's not true all the time. That's not. There's usually, if there is such a wide stream consensus that someone was just annoying in their edit, then it's usually not just because everyone is a racist. But I will say that if there is a huge favoritism, like they think they should have stayed longer in the competition even though they were mid as fuck, then it's usually a white skinny twink. Let's face it. It's gonna be... It's not just white queen, it's white skinny pretty twink. There's a lot... It's usually like more specific than just white. I would say, I think. Look at how close Pearl got to a finale. I was she there. Also, Ruas has a bit of a white twink privilege, if you ask me. Ru herself is a bit of a white twink privilege in some occasions. Girl. There's a lot of tea to be talked about, and I feel like sometimes these generalizations don't do the individual cases justice. But there is a part of the fandom that's overreacting to everything. Like, I'm also generalizing right now. Oh, you think Pearl was kept in a competition to torture her? I think he didn't want to seem petty. Like, he didn't want to seem like... He wanted to get that storyline out of her no matter what. He had it in his fucking head, planned out. I'm gonna say she has no personality, but then magically on the show she's going to flourish and really come out of her shell like a Koopa Troopa. And then they force that storyline so hard. Instead of being like, you know, this bitch gave me a lot of lip. And rightfully, by the way, she did. I mean, that was cunty as fuck, right? But she stuck with the storyline. I guess it worked out for Pearl, but it didn't work out for us as viewers. I don't really see that. I just didn't see that. Was she on the season with like Trixie and Katja, or am I just losing it? Like that sort of queen, and then they got Pearl in the finale? Am I fucking losing it? Hold on a sec. We had Trixie, Katja, Ginger. Was Ginger on that season? Or was that All Stars too? So we got girls like that, and then they kept Pearl? Okay. No wonder I stopped caring after that season. And it's not like I like Pearl and I like what she did, but the storyline was so forced from the beginning, and I think that Rue was kind of like definitely offended. Yeah, for me, Ginger won that season. By the way, for me, Ginger won that season, but she wins every season for me. Ginger is just like, I think that she's a bit like Pei emoji. She's an acquired taste, I guess. I don't like Pei emoji, but there's some people that really love Pei emoji. And for me, it's definitely I prefer Toad Glamour Toad emoji for emotes. Jasmine Masters talked a lot of shit though in the season. I didn't really she didn't really come across as likable. I don't know. She didn't come across as likable. I don't think that the show format did her favors. Let's put it like that. The show format did not do her favors. On the internet, perfect, perfect. In the workroom, drama. And the drama is good for us, but it's usually not good for the queens, is it? It usually tends to linger over their heads. Especially because, let's face it, it's a show that is has a demographic that loves that sort of shit and loves to drag it out and loves to not let it go ever. Understandably, because that's just the culture, I guess. But it's not really fair. It's not really fair. Now, I will say this as a disclaimer. I sit here and talk about this as if I've been a show, like a real avid fan of the show for years, but I'm just trying to have a good time watching it during dinner. That's it. And then sometimes I just pick favorites and I try to understand what's the drama about some queens and how they come across and what the fandom thinks. I look a little bit up here and there. And then I base opinion about that. But it's not really, I'm not remotely an expert on the show. I'll say that. I could definitely be wrong, and I'm always open to changing my views on anything I say. Do not come after me. There's nothing to come after. I don't have an Instagram. I don't have a Twitter that I use or care for. I'm just saying that. But I will still say that Jasmine Masters had more personality on display than Pearl. Pearl has a lot of personality, but it's not like on display. On that season, I haven't really kept up with her afterwards. I just think she should have been done she would have been done better justice by being sent home like a couple episodes later. So it wasn't obviously like in retaliation to the drama, but Rue would also have been like, okay, you know what? It's just how she is. She is a calm and quiet queen. She has her aesthetic, but she is not going to be a fierce performer. So at some point, you're gonna be like, face it out. Wasn't Max as well? Max they fucking axed. He had like 3 challenge wins and stuff. Like, fuck, that season was a mess. That season was a mess. Yeah, I was really upset watching the season. I actually took like a huge break from the show after that. Then I tried some season 8. And I loved Bob the Drag Queen, but I also could tell that was the winner without looking it up. I didn't know the spoilers yet, but I was like, okay, that's the winner. Guess what she was? Guess what she was? Was it anyone's guess at the time? Was it anyone's guess? Or really, I should say, was it anyone's guess ever? Crazy fucking. I will say this. I said something about that fake laugh of Ruse. I feel like he laughs easier when he's in drag. Like the fake laugh comes out easy when he's in drag. Like this face. I love her story where she said when she knew she was cast, she knew she was like, I just want drag race. Even she knew. Same with Bianca, probably. I think Bianca also kind of knew. Bianca got one hell of a winner at it. Controversial statement, maybe, but that's. I mean, I'm not saying it's undeserved, but. Wait a second. Bianca was on a season with. No, I'll say this. In hindsight, I feels obvious, but that was at least a season where there were a lot of queens with strong talents. Hold on. Let's see it.
Thank you so much. I totally agree. I wanted to win. Sorry. You may join the other girls. Thanks, Mama Roo.
Girl, that was a lot. Yes, more queens should do this. Why haven't they done that more often? Like I want to see more of these less gracious exits. Isn't that it? Isn't that everything? They can play it up a little bit. It can be as a joke. Like she does it perfectly, but I also like it when it's actually sincerely just upset. Like the crying while going off the stage or damn fuck you all. Like yada. I'm gonna get watch Rue being like I'm gonna send in the lawyers here because he made fun of my laugh. And he's also showing a clip from YouTube on his stream. Rue's here with the queuing the snipers as we speak. For a whole minute fake gasp. Oh, I need to watch this next. Was this the one? No. Was where Mateo went home, right? Or what was this even? Oh, season 3. Okay, never seen that. I was like, what? When did that happen? I haven't seen the old seasons, like pre 4. Uh, where was Yara? Spoilers, by the way. Wait, is this the last word where they exit the stage or not?
But I was not done yet. Fuck you all!
Yes! Yes! Wasted. Silka truly looks wasted. Like her soul just exited her body. Oh my god.
I would just fight to the death. Thank you guys.
She tried so hard. She took so much Ritalin on this season, and it didn't work out either. It's upsetting. I will say this. I'm watching this season currently. I kind of know more or less how it ends, but still, I'm watching this, right? And I've seen this maybe last week. I never expected her to go home. I should have maybe seen. I never expected her to go home that early. Scarlet Envy, I counted out. Serena, Scarlet, I thought, like, those are the pretty ones. They usually don't last long. Not on All Stars, at least. Hey, on season 7, they make it to the finale, but
I have done so much with RuPaul's Drag Race, but I was
Oh, I have to turn on the volume a bit.
not done yet. Fuck you all! I think the queens know I have every.
The contrast.
Bye.
Bye.
I have done so much
Bye.
with RuPaul's Drag Race,
Bye.
but I was not done yet. Fuck you all! I think.
Did she mean that? I cannot tell. I think so. It just was somewhere like on the border of genuinely upset and fun. I don't know. I don't know. It's Yara. You cannot tell. Anything she'll say sound like it's funny. She sounds like the fucking cockatoo. What do you call that? What do you call this game? Cockatoo. She's such a funny voice. You can say fuck you all and it's like, it's just a joke. It's just funny. I love that. Fuck you all. Bye. Bye. Fuck you all. Why did they vote her off? That was one of those. I don't know. I didn't feel right for her to go home, by the way. Like, she did Shakira, and she wasn't serving face. That was the criticism. But it felt a little bit contrived that she was in the bottom. Then we had Akira in the bottom as well. And there was this group consensus to vote her home, and I think that they voted her off because she wasn't begging, and they thought that she had given up. That was the reason. But it was like a misunderstanding. It felt like a misunderstanding. I just think she was genuinely too proud to go like, please keep me, please keep me, keep me, keep me, keep me, keep me. But I think she did a better Shakira than the other one did Prince. And I don't even think it was bad. It wasn't even bad. And her track record was good. So I think they basically voted her off because she wasn't begging enough. And Akira was like crying her eyes, like, I want to do better. I will eat a book. She literally said, I will eat a book. If you tell me to read a book, I don't like books, I will eat one. Like, okay, convincing. It was Akira, right? But I was like, if I had to pay, I would have kept Yara on all the way through. So fucking entertaining. So crazy. You don't send fun and crazy home. And the worst part is that Jan picked the other lipstick, and then Jan lost the lip sync. But if you ask me, the lip sync was a tie, so it felt a bit like they wanted Yara to go home. If you know what I mean, like production wanted Yara to go home. They put her in the bottom again. And then they made sure that Jan didn't quite win that lip sync because they know exactly. Like I said, they know who is. Oh, there's an ad. But like I said, they know who is picked what, so they know who should be winning. And if the two contenders do equally strong, production can pick this one won because this one holds the lip sync of the bitch we want to send home. The only way to really get over this rigor mortis, spin the wheel. And even that, I don't trust that. I don't trust that fucking wheel. The wheels can be rigged as well. Rigor mortis. I just wanted more Yada. Let's have her back. Let's have her back. All Stars 8, whatever. When is that coming? Are they doing it? Let's have her on. You already know is on there? Around fucking 8? Yeah, they are rigged. They are, I think so, because there was this whole talk about like they knew how to line up people in the lip sync. It was just kind of very, very convenient order. And we can't like argue with Bruno spinning the wheel in his speedo. You know, you're not gonna question the wheel when it's a big buff tan dude or big buff sexy dude spinning it. Wait, what is the cast for All Stars 8? Let me see if I know them. Which is, at this point, I should know most of these bitches because I've seen half the seasons at least, so. Not more. Oh shit, season 11. Season 9, I think I skipped. Darien Lake, okay. Okay. That is a throwback. Hiding closet, yes! She's back and wait a second. She's back and she's there to slay. I love her. Yes, bring it on. Jessica Wild. I just saw her for the first time as a lip sync assassin. I will take it. Good Jimbo. Wait, what? But she's not from a regular season. She is not from a. I feel like I should know her. I just don't. What is she known for? I don't know season 9 at all. Oh, I feel like. There are seasons I don't really care to watch yet, but I feel like in order to know these bitches, I have to suffer through RuPaul's Drag Race. You understand? There's some queens I really like. I just don't always. I'm just so fucking sick of the format and the rigging and everything and the stupid editing. I'm so sick of how the show is produced. I don't want to watch it. I want to see the queens together in something else already. Okay, James Mansfield, hiding closet, and Jimbo Kehanna Montrese wasn't she the one with the caftas? Or am I losing it? What episode was she eliminated? My god, this shows how I only tend to register queens by episode 7, so if they go off air earlier than that, I don't know. I'm not obsessed enough. I'm just such a bad fan. So yeah, 14th. When was she eliminated? Is she the one with the caftans, or what do you call them? Oh, that's straight, as they say, as the gays say, right? This looks like some Coral Island. Oh, the Sakiria. What? What? What does season 11 looks? Never mind. This looks like a Coral Island guy. No, it wasn't the one with the cat. What? Why is she eliminated? What challenge did she lose? I don't know how to navigate this wiki. Times in bottom twice? Oh, they wanted to get rid of her heart, didn't they? That is so bizarre. But really, if she was in the bottom both times, is she gonna... Was it because she was done dirty? Or was it just because she's not, like, a serious contender? Daughter of Coco Montreal. I got that, but what else? Yeah, I don't see anything about her that makes me go like, oh yeah, her. Candy Muse, yes. I wonder how messy she's gonna be this time. Because I saw her on the pit stop, she did not change that. She did not. I I actually disliked her initially, and now I'm like, you know what? Let her be messy. Let her be a mess. I relate to having anger issues in a way. I don't know who this is, like, seriously. Don't know her. Oh, okay, I know her. She was really kind of done dirty, wasn't she? Like, Kasha Davis was seasoned and supposedly really good comedy queen, right? All right. Oh, is she gonna go home first? This looks like I'm pretty, but maybe I'm. Neisha Lopez to me sounds like they need someone to go home first. I don't know. I don't. I just looking at the name for sort of sounds like it. In general, the Latina queens never make it to the end, do they? Like hardly ever. Even the ones that are pretty okay. It just feels like the language barrier is there too much. Is too much for many. Is that what Kasha Davis said? You don't care for. I just feel like this is filler. I don't know, but a lot of the times, like the pretty Puerto Rican girls are filler. There's just too much. You need to be too fluent, and you need to be good at the banter. In most cases. In most cases. Otherwise, Rue will get bored. There are some exceptions, I guess, but he's very much American Latino. Okay, well, but still, it's still I don't know. I just get this first one out vibe from her with the pretty girl thing. Don't know. Who do you expect to be the first one out? We need to go home first. It's gonna be someone that didn't do too well in the original season. Monica Beverly Hills. Yeah, well, never heard of her. So, and I have watched season 5, and yet I feel like I've never heard of her. So, 2 times in the bottom, in the 3 episodes she was on. She sent home Serena Chacha. Well, she's one. She has slightly more odds to win this than Serena Chacha. Do you think that they should do All Stars less often? A lot of people have been saying that. Like they do it too often, so they cannot get the All Stars cast. There's too many fillers. I just don't like that. They are not on the same level. And I think to fix the format, you need to make it less predictable, like who's going to be out. And then who's going to be the winner? It's gotta be one of the runner-ups. It's gotta be one of the. There are plenty of queens that haven't picked. Yeah, true. True. But the problem is, they kind of need to be winner material, but lost. They need to be good at RuPaul's Drag Race, like a variety of stuff. They need to be able to at least be safe on things they're not that good at. Or at least not be in the bottom all the time, or really good at lip sync. They need to actually have a certain specific skill set, and then also be in the right mental state and everything. Like not every queen that is good at this game. So they need to be in the sweet spot where they didn't win. So basically, kind of like top 5 stuff. And then I think you're gonna get stuck with having one every year. Because you may not have a top 5. I mean, Crasha Davis did not get to top 5, but like the material for top 5 stuff. The stuff of top 5. Like they may just pick too many early outs that were in the bottom twice before, and it's just like nice to see them again. It's good for them to get some exposure, but is it really all stars that way? Like, I just, well, you know, we'll see. I think in order for it to really be exciting, they need to get like an All-Star 7 every year, or every time they do a season. Not like all winners, but all runner-ups kind of thing. But we'll see. We'll see. It might be good. It might be decent. What would you like to see back again, other than let's go sugar cane, not sugar cane. Anyone else you'd like to see back? I would know if I actually rewatched the seasons. Like I said, I do not register the queens that are usually that are early outs. Denali and Heidi. Yeah, Heidi, I think for me is a good choice. I think that's probably one of the queens that is a winner in my book. The book of Zach, the drag book of Zach. Does anyone else come to mind? No, I'm good. I'm good. Seen enough of these bitches. Send them home. Episode 1. Send them all home. Episode 1. Don't need to see them again. They've been on before. They had their chance. That would be new. That would be an interesting format. So here you are. We're going to eliminate 10 queens today. First episode. There's your filler anyway. We've seen enough of you already. Go on. We're not even having any kind of challenge. We're just gonna read the names out loud that production doesn't actually want to have on the show. Send you home right away. Let's skip. Let's just skip all the bullshit. This season there is a gag. We're gonna send all of you home on the first episode because we actually didn't want to see you back. That dress was a meme. Sukkum. Was it not Sukkum Sakura? See, that's sad. You don't remember her name. How rude of you. How very rude of you. Not rude, but rude. Didn't he get into some controversies? Wasn't in some controversies? Was it Rockham? I thought it was Sockham. I got the name wrong. Why did I thought it was... Oh, Rockham's... Because it was a Rockham Sockham thing. Is that it? He said he was named after Rockham Sockham shit. Or how do you ever you spell that? But then I thought the name was Sockham. Because that actually has an alliteration. I'm very sorry I got Rockham's name wrong myself. That was very rude of me, but then again I also am mildly sociopathic, so Rock M. Rock M in closet. I want to see the controversy. What was up with this? Let's see. She's making shit posts about herself. That's 3 years ago, though. Wasn't there something? Was Soju controversial, not Rockham? Aren't they both like internet queens, like Asian internet queens with fashion to them? Accused of sexual assault. Okay, that is definitely a bit controversial. I thought they were both like in that league. We do not discuss that here. That's a little much too spicy and too serious. I also thought it was just some tea about, oh, she said I don't like bearded queens. Or some shit like that. I think the trans flag has the wrong colors. I don't know. I thought it was like that sort of thing. Damn, Soju. Wait a second. So this is what happens when you watch the seasons one after another. You just mix them up. I'm very sorry. I redact my statement. See, this is what happened. I'm so glad you're here to educate me because I mixed this shit up. Like I said, I don't remember half the queens that are early out clearly. So I'm already like, oh yeah, that's the one with the ball dress. I got that part. And then somehow I thought it was also Soju. How is that possible? They don't even look alike, do they? Soju drag, let's see. Very different. I don't even remember her. Like her face, I just know the name. So we're talking about Rock and Sakura. Let's look this up. Completely different person. But they both, is it correct? They both had like a social media presence. They were not like, they were both kind of geeky online queens, or Then which was the one with the anal prolapse? Okay, Soju had a YouTube and Rockham. No, there was something like that. She had something like an anal infection or whatever. But it wasn't her. I don't think it was her. I think it was Soju. That was Soju. But she has a whole manga aesthetic. Usually that's very social media-ish. That's why I thought. The cyst. Yes. Oh yeah, they joked about the sisters. What season is Peppermint from? I haven't seen a season. Yeah, I haven't seen 9. Is it worth watching 9? Or is it gonna make me upset about the eliminations? I want to watch a season that's not gonna upset me with the riggery. But it's try to find a season like that. Seriously. Hold on a second. It's getting not too much riggery. So basically, it's like what. Fuck, I'm mixing up the seasons. What have I even been watching? I've been watching all this time. I literally just watch Drag Race as like I'm too depressed to stream right now, so I'm just gonna consume content that is hyperactive and over the top for some kind of stimulation. Do I register everything? Fuck no. Okay, wait a second. It's gagging, not too riggery, okay. So I would put that on my watch list. Too bad that Netflix yeeted all it off. Like, Netflix has nothing. Netflix has nothing going for it for me now, at the moment. Better Call Saul ended, that's it. That was the end of Netflix for me. Yeah, I just basically binge them a little, like 1.5 episode at a time, because I always want to know on the next episode what they're talking about. Like, I'm never satisfied at the end of an episode. I want to know what they said about this episode, and then I stop at the next mini challenge or something. Netflix really has fuck all right by now. It's same here, same here. They had some Drag Race seasons, but they gradually took them off, and now I only have some later All Star seasons that are left. And I'm watching them now until they get eaten off, and then I'll first find another source of it because I wouldn't know where to watch fucking Drag Race. If I wanted to do it legitimately, probably you have to have a specific subscription to a specific service just for Drag Race. We had season 5 and 4 and shit on it before. Yeah, you watch it on a silly website. Very good. Link me that website. Off the books. I want to watch the Swedish one so badly now. Did you watch the Swedish one? Because Lux is learning Swedish, and it's so fucking funny how they mix up. The Dutch one was in. Did you see the Holland one? That was weird. That was so weird. Because they talk half English, half Dutch. And I'm kind of like, where do these gay people come from? I don't. Holland had like 1 or 2 seasons. And then it vanished. I think we're out of queens. I don't think there are that many queens in the Netherlands. I mean, that may be an issue. They even have Flemish queens in there, like from Belgium, where I currently live. But I wouldn't consider that Holland at all. Did you see this though? Did you see this? I talked about it.
Sex machine.
Also, Rue looks better here than ever. Rue's got a really good nose job. Fucking hell, I need to see this.
You know what they say?
Wait, what? Why does it freeze? At the good part. See, personally, I wouldn't diss this Swedish Rue, but I don't know what kind of riggery is going on in that competition, so I'm not sure. Besides that, I'm pretty sure it's just a host.
Tack och hej. Tack så hemskt mycket allihopa.
She took off her wig, you can tell that, right? That's her genuine hair, I think. That looks like my hair. When I was 16, 17, by the way. For that reason alone, she shouldn't have gone home. If this is her actual hair, she shouldn't have gone home. Because that looks like what my hair was like. I don't know why it's not playing. Don't know why it's not playing. I watched it several times. It played perfectly fine then. And she's not standing in front of her wig.
Sashay. Tack.
Wait a second. What do you mean? Not standing?
Tack så hemskt mycket.
She throws her wig off at the end. So that is a wig. Fuck yeah. But the fact that that is her real hair. Oh, her hairline makes it look like she's standing in front of her wigs. Oh, you're right. So the hairline is a bit too unnatural. Hold on. Like it's green screened. That took a while to get. Like I'm like in front of her wig. Like her face is like here. Like here. And even like, you know, yeah, I get it. I saw Delta work show up in my recommendations. Would you recommend the talk show? I saw her show up in my recommendations on the phone specifically. I was like, yeah, it sounds interesting. Seems interesting. Yeah, you see it. Yeah, I kind of see it. Like this part here. Like it's like a whole cap here, and then this could have been cropped out, and this is green screened in the background. That's what you're saying. But the hair looks so natural otherwise. Like the hair itself is like a natural male haircut. It's very good and very cute and curly, but it's not like rarely. I don't. Curly black hair on a white drag queen, like short curly black hair on a white drag queen. I don't know why it freezes at the good part.
It's shit.
Almost as if it got like claimed or something. It's shit. Fucking epic.
Jag behöver inte städa, jag jobbar inte här längre. Och raring, en liten läppstickfläck här.
Ah, lite lipstick flick, yeah. Well, are you saying that this one... But I asked you, like, does she have a wig on? And you said she's standing in front of her wig. So I was like, but you mean... He doesn't have any kind of wig, just as a hat. No, it does look a bit like it's not as bad as Rue, for sure. But I figure maybe like what is an old What's a new photo? I guess in the promo photo she's fine. I need to see a screenshot of her on the show. What's a good example? It's definitely not as bad as Rue, but I do think that maybe you could tell it from the hairline. I personally wouldn't see it, like I wouldn't spot it. I don't know why the video is half broken. Like I thought it was the real hair until you see this in the back. Like for me, the gag is this is the real hair. This color is the real hair. That's the Swedish. That's how Swedish hair colors look. Like they're blonde, right?
So long, gay boys.
I don't know why it's not playing properly. Very good exit. How did they take it off so effortlessly but stays? Does it though? Does it always? Does it? There must have been cases where it flew off. And then they fucking lost. Oh, by the way, sorry about the ads. I'm gonna disable ads for a moment. Monique Hart. Yeah. That was some, I don't even know. Probably. Was that the... Who was Monique Hart again? Let me check. I think I know her. Was she the one with the cow? No. Oh yeah, it was the brown cow bitch. I see, I see. She sent home Latrice in All Stars 4. Girl, Latrice got sent home so many times, I lost track. I love the word brown cow stunning, but mostly because someone turned it into brown cow boring, and I think she was offended by that. Was that the other thing? Did someone not say brown cow boring? Responding to a hater who called her brown cow boring, Monique responded, I will gladly block your ass, okay? That's a read, though. That is a read, though. So that's what I remember her from. Do not just diss your haters and reads, because sometimes people do not necessarily be like... Sometimes they add to your brand. The reads add to your fucking brand. Oh god.
I think the queens know I have everything to go all the way to the top and even win this whole
This looks how I do my eyeliner, by the way. If I wear eyeliner on the stream, it looks like this a lot.
thing. And
with the cap and everything. Well, hell, I could pull off a good Yara look. A good Yara confessional look. I don't know, but like he shouldn't have gone home. These other fucking bitches, you're way worse. Actually, wouldn't say that. What would she say? You all fucking backstab me. You know I love you to your face, but then they see Yara on the bottom and they send me fucking home. Fucking love Yara. Beautiful cockatoo. Ooh, Scarlet Envy is gonna go next. Overdue. 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 I would not say that as someone who loves Scarlet Envy as a eye candy. You should have sent Scarlet home before me. I don't understand why some of these bitches last longer in the competition. Should try eyeliner. I'm gonna go for a quick piss and disable the ads after that. You know what? I run a commercial now and then I'll disable ads altogether. I'll just be on the toilet. I'll probably play Mario Kart after that. I'm gonna talk some more shit.
are all still dudes.
Bye!
Let's have a look. I am baited. Let's see, what were the last word? I just want to, honestly, I could just watch Alyssa Atwood's. A whole reel of just Alyssa Atwood's quotes.
You guys are all still dudes.
Who said that? You guys are all still dudes?
You guys are all still dudes.
And then Milk. Dressed up as a dude. What? What? What?
You guys are all still dudes.
Dressed up as Rue that had a lobotomy.
Bye! And I will be the first queen to actually chasse away.
Chasse. Alright. She did it again, by the way. When she did the... She did it as a lip sync assassin as well. The first one?
You guys are all still dudes.
I guess there's room for everybody. First of all, what season was this again? This is also season 7? And she was out before Milk. So she was like, she saw like a big queen or something. Gia Gunn. Oh. Gia Gunn. Yeah, don't like her. As in, like, she didn't, like, her shade didn't seem to come from a good place, you know? It was like, her whole persona was being a mean girl. That kind of vibe, like, that was everything. That was the thing we should remember her for. I'm like, okay. You know, there are a lot of angry white conservative males online whose entire persona is being assholes, so join the gang. Lots of competition there. If you want to be known for being an asshole, there's a lot of competition there.
Bye!
Bye!
I will be the first queen to actually...
La ganja. Did they do La Ganja a bit dirty with her edit on the original season? Or did she actually become way more chill? Because she isn't that much less... She was on All Stars as a lip sync assassin. She wasn't any less Yes Ma. She played that up a little bit. In fact, she played it up. She wasn't any different. But because of the whole framing of her narrative on the original season, it made it seem like it was a bad thing that she was... Yes, mama. She was gay. She was gay. Like that, you know? I should revisit season 5 sometime and see. Look at... even when I watched season 5, someone like Alyssa Atwood's was not someone I paid attention to a lot initially. Because it's only after you get to know the queens that you're like... But you know whom's to pay attention to, what to pay attention to, what makes them iconic. Sometimes initially you do not pick up on it right away. At least it was one of my earlier seasons, so I didn't know. She was the lip sync assassin. She should be the lip sync assassin every fucking episode, or it doesn't count. I feel it doesn't count. I also didn't know how good she was at it. Has she ever made an All-Stars return? Or will she not do that because she cannot smoke weed or something as part of the cast? She's not allowed to do any kind of weed. She kind of needs it, like, I need coffee. Like, I would not be on that show without caffeine, I'll tell you that. I would be a depressed queen.
Bye.
Wait, what?
Love you.
Wait, what? Who was that? What's his makeup? What's his makeup? Who's this? Painting for the back row. This looks like AI generated Trixie, but it's not, right? Wait a second. No, what? What's going on? Fuck, I don't know anyone. It is Trixie, what? It is the makeup? But it's a completely different... For real? Okay, no wonder she was sent home. Trixie, you get sent home because you don't look like Trixie. Her makeup ate her eyes.
Bye.
Oh, she had her eyes closed. I wouldn't be able to tell.
They got me, gal.
Was it All Stars?
What was that?
Was that All Stars? There's no way that Alyssa was on the same season otherwise, right?
Wow.
Was it All Stars 2? Alright, okay, then I get it. How did they get Ginger and Alyssa in the same cast? Obviously, that was All Stars 2 that happened. I forgot so much.
It was a lovely fifth alternate. Always and forever, Alyssa Edwards.
So
Nikki, I
gracious.
tried to hug you though.
You know what? It's always okay.
And she only got more gracious with the years. Every time I see her, she's more gracious than the last time. And more Christian. And more devout. And more blessed. Every time you see Alyssa, she's more blessed than the last time.
Make mistakes and just know that you can always grow from them. It's never the end. You can always start over. Love y'all. If you Hera, jump in a car.
Was it Fifi? What? What did she say?
Hera, jump in a car.
Didn't hear what she said. Let me check it again.
You can always start over. Love y'all. If you Hera, jump in a car.
Fifi O'Hara, John Fan. I don't understand what she said. But the reactions are very varied to it.
Now was a lovely fourth runner-up.
The way she's always counting. Fourth runner-up? Wait, how many times did she even exit?
Deuces.
There's all
Who did that? Who was it again? Was it Detox? Just from the silhouette.
always time for a cocktail.
Ah, there she is.
Work that puss.
The cosmic queen depart.
Alright.
Now good luck
with all these monsters, Mary.
Love you. Bye.
Was that Naisha Lopez or something? I don't know. That was one of those Latinas, right? That I go out really early. Or am I just being daft? That's one pretty mug, though. Do we still say fish? Because that's kind of what they would call fish back then. See, that's the thing. Like, it's too pretty. You cannot win. It just can't. It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen.
Love you. Bye. Love you. Love you. Love you. Mwah. Good morning.
I came in first.
I'm pretty.
Well, you found it once and you'll find it again. Yes, fish.
See you later, mis amores.
Coco.
Los quiero mucho.
Sue me.
Oh, it's her.
I think I might.
The one that did the eggplant look or something. Which one's James? Which one is that? I was like, I don't think I recognize some of these. This one or the previous? What? Wait a second. What do you say? No, this. This one? With the cabaret look? Oh fuck, I'm so bad at this. Oh, I came in first. Oh, right. Let me see.
Pretty.
Well, you... Yes, fish.
See you later, mis amores.
Coco.
Los quiero mucho. Mucho.
Sue.
Not her. Before that.
Pretty. I'm pretty.
Before this? Oh, her. And she's gonna be on All Stars 8. Alright. Alright. Who else is there?
See you later, mis amores.
What was the one with the crutches though?
I think I might. Dream big, my girls.
Alright. How did she go home then? Like, were they just gunning for her to go home? Is that it? Because there's so many... Eureka, That was the big girl. Oh, that one is still coming up then, because I haven't seen that one.
I think I might. Dream big, my girls.
Dream big, Michael. That's not Eureka. That's not Eureka. Where's Eureka? This. It's confusing as fuck for me because it's lagging. Eureka has the crutches. And Dream Big on My Girls is what? Who's that? Who's this? The thing with the drag queens is always that they have out of character look. They have this glam look. They have this look. They have that wig. You really have to know their faces. And even then, they paint those. This is Alexis. Oh, it's gonna see more of her then too. Alright. Then there are queens from seasons I haven't seen. So it's so confusing sometimes. Like, that's why I'm not even sure if I recognize Trixie or not, because it's like, it could be someone I don't know. that paints like Trixie for some reason, or paints like a prototype of Trixie. Yeah, and they, like I said, their makeup changes a lot about their face as well. So it's like Trixie without her current day makeup is harder to recognize. I recognize her without makeup. I recognize her with the current day makeup. I don't recognize her with that makeup. It's like if Santa suddenly dressed up like RuPaul, you wouldn't know it's Santa. Oh god, yeah, alright. That was great stuff for over my salad. How are we doing on time? I still didn't disable the stupid ads. Affiliate, affiliate, affiliate. Disabled. There. Sometimes if you're lurking or something, I'm like, nah, let's get this ads off. By the way, this is getting too bright for the lights. Might as well turn those off too, but we'll see. I'm still not quite done eating. Is there anything you'd recommend, like any clip I could watch for the last bites of sandwich, like short? What is this? Oh, I can use this for BRB. There you go. I have this whole system here where I can relatively quickly jump to some tracks, even though playlists on YouTube are a mess. I really had to create collections, like a page of like playlists that aren't just like saved playlists, like actually organized self-made playlists. So I have something to pick from. Just in case you were wondering, why does so many playlists, why does it look like this? Well, I made an actual fucking collection. Because YouTube doesn't allow you to organize your playlists and more efficiently than that. So is there any overview of it? Just some tea. Because they have they officially announced it? Or is it just like based on who disappeared? Suspiciously disappeared. Oh, Queen's not happy with reunion episode. Ooh. Oh, once we get the announcement, you get some outfits and shit, right? You get some promo looks. Top 10 worst decisions by production. Jimbo is a bitch to Heidi. About season 15? What are they doing on season 15? Or, oh, on All Stars. I was like, season 15. Is everyone just getting involved in their Twitter beef? Like, we had Trinity the Tuck weighing in. Every fucking past queen has something to say about season 15 and getting into that fisticuff. It's just like one big dust cloud of drag queens cartoonishly scraping over nothing. Over really nothing. About this ad, about that ad, about this placement, that placement. Elimination tea? That might be a bit much to spoil. Jimbo Heidi. Not on YouTube yet. Maybe here in like a compilation of it, but I haven't seen it. How do you keep up with it? Do you just watch? Do you read like the RuPaul drama Reddit or something? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You're committed to it. It's kind of addictive, isn't it? And also, I like that it's sort of out of sight of my own yard, so it's like it's someone else's drama. It's not mine. Hmm. They made up. Usually, you know, because they're fucking adults, you would expect them to make up after the competition. You would expect them to get along after the competition. And then there are the queens that just get in worse and worse beefs off camera. And I just don't get how they manage that. Get logged out of Twitter, girl. Stop having their bar fights on Twitter. I just don't get it. I get in the competition you are kind of beefing, just not getting along because you're trapped in the same environment and it's such a specific circumstances that are stressful. It doesn't always bring out the best in people. But once you're done with that, what do you have to gain from being messy? I mean, it's fun to read about, but honestly, I will never. I don't understand the mess. Log off, bitch. You're done. Your season is over. Now put yourself out there. Do your thing. You're a drag queen, not a hot mess queen. Where does she say the part? Oh.
There you are.
You know, I had my solo tour, come home teach, my solo tour, come home choreograph, my solo tour, my solo tour.
So you had a solo tour?
I did with Mercy Peter.
I don't know. I just looked up where she looks very intense. I just looked up any part where but she always looks intense. She always looks theatrical. And then she's just going on about her solo tour. Where does she say the part? Oh. Where does she say my favorite part? Still eating a salad. In case you're wondering why you're meandering. So just looking for some shit. So let me see. Who's Marsha again? Oh, I see. Yeah, that is some... Oh, yeah. That is some twink privilege right there, isn't it? That is the... Come on, that is not... That is white twink privilege for sure. If I'm saying if she was favored by production and by the fans, that is young white twink privilege. Somehow Jen didn't get it. I hope one day Lux will have a redemption, but I just she's messy right now. Let me see. That's Edwards. How dare you? Must be a short. Here we go.
You excited for this?
I do love a good ball.
You do. You've been known to have a couple in your mouth.
Best moment
Good Christian woman,
from
I
this
have
season.
nothing to say to that.
Of course.
Best moment from this season, and it wasn't even on the show.
Because you picked the right time to flaunt your foolishness in front of all of my friends, fans, family, and folks at home. The absolute nerve. I'm a teacher and a mentor. You talking all that foolishness.
You're a ball sucking
Drink your-
bitch. You excited for this?
I'm a teacher and a mentor, and you're talking all that foolishness. And she never won. She never won. I think I just want to hear her say the exit lines. I think I just kicked her off because her exit lines are make RuPaul laugh. She has the status in Drag Race history above some winners. Like, that's sort of legendary status, and yet she never won. How is that even a thing? Same with Trixie, she never won. She never won either. If you ask some, she won All Stars. Some would say that. Some would say that. Others would say not. So despite her not winning anything, she still has a elevated status. Fucking Trixie. Almost done with this. What is that shit they put in some soups? There is a lot of that in this salad, and I don't know if I'm a fan. Like this raw vegetable you would never dream of eating outside of a soup. Normally. I don't even know what it's called in Dutch. Let me see if I recall. Contemplating. Christian contemplating noises. Don't know. Is it brei? No, it's not leek. It's not leek. It's the other one. The long green ones, the long green stems. Is it celery? Is it celery? I think it is celery. I'm not completely sure. I think it is. There's a lot of that in this raw. Celery, why? Yes. This article, give that a Pulitzer Prize. Probably we just eat it because it will not kill us. That is it. Just because it's not a fucking poison-ass plant. So anyway, that was the ads turned off. I don't care for that. You can just get a pre-roll. Their NAT on CF. Well, no, I'm good. How are we doing? Bro, the amount of chatters, quote unquote, in my chat list, that is so irritating. I can't keep banning them. It just annoys me. I want to see who's there, and I get all these bots. They don't even count as viewers. Crazy. But let's move on. I'm gonna get a coffee. I'm gonna play some Mario Kart in a moment. Just hang on tight. Put on your safety belts. That's not a joke. You should really do that. Because, not because of the, you know, it's not saying you're in a cart. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you whiplash with some of my aggressive comments. My aggressive line of commentary. All the little shady bitches in the carts that try to fuck me up with their blue shells. Want a piece of me. Celery is such a fucking bitch, though. Hate it. Hate it! But, hey, you know, you gotta stay skinny one way or another. Sure as fuck isn't because of all the chocolate eggs I've been eating. That's not how you stay skinny. It needs to come from somewhere. Celery is like minus 300 calories a bite. That's what it tastes like. It tastes so unappetizing. You feel like you lose weight by actively eating it. You burn it. You burn more energy chewing it than it contains. It's gotta be, because it's otherwise why else we eat it. It's gotta have some pros. Just really quick BRB, by the way. Every hunty. I normally don't play guitar music, but it's showing up here as a recommendation. Might as well. I don't have the patience. Straight to Lockjaw Saga. We've heard Stickerbush. We've heard Stickerbush Symphony. Stickerbush.